Hey artists! Have you ever felt like your paintings look flat or lack depth? Mastering light and shadows is one of the best ways to make your artwork more realistic and visually appealing. In this video, I'll share 15 powerful ways to add light and shadows to your paintings, helping you create depth, contrast, and mood. Let's get started. 1. Define your light source. Before you start painting, decide where your light source is coming from. Is it the sun? A lamp? This will determine how shadows and highlights fall on your subject. 2. Use a value scale. Shadows and highlights are all about value. They range from light to dark. A strong contrast in values will add depth and make your painting more dynamic. Layer your shadows gradually. Instead of going in with pure black right away, build up your shadows layer by layer. This helps create a smoother transition and avoids harsh, unnatural shadows. Use complementary colors for shadows. Shadows aren't just black. Try mixing complementary colors, like blue and orange or purple and yellow, to create rich, natural-looking shadows. Add reflected light in shadows. Shadows are influenced by surrounding light. A subtle glow or hint of color in the shadowed area will make your painting feel more realistic. Create soft and hard edges. Not all shadows have the same sharpness. Direct light creates sharp edges, while soft, diffused light produces blended shadows. Use both for a more natural effect. Use glazing for subtle lighting effects. Glazing, thin layers of transparent paint, can help you create soft lighting effects and realistic color shifts in both highlights and shadows. Highlight with warm or cool tones. Depending on your light source, highlights can be warm, golden sunlight, or cool, fluorescent or moonlight. Adjusting the warmth of highlights adds realism. Use a dark background for contrast. A dark background can enhance highlights and create a striking contrast, making the subject stand out. This is especially useful for portraits and still life paintings. Don't overuse white for highlights. Just like shadows aren't pure black, highlights shouldn't always be pure white. Instead, use lightened versions of your base colors for a softer, more natural look. Paint cast shadows accurately. Objects cast shadows onto surrounding surfaces. These cast shadows should match the shape and direction of your light source to make the scene believable. Use textured brushstrokes for dramatic lighting. For dramatic lighting, try using bold, textured brushstrokes to emphasize highlights and deep shadows. This works well for expressive or impressionistic styles. Work in grayscale before adding color. If you struggle with light and shadow, start by painting in black and white grayscale. Once your values are correct, you can add color without losing depth. Use atmospheric perspective for landscapes. In landscapes, distant objects appear lighter and less detailed because of atmospheric haze. Adjusting the lightness and sharpness of distant elements creates depth. Study light from real life or photos. Nothing beats real-life observation. Study how light behaves in nature, on objects, and in photos. The more you observe, the better you'll understand how to paint light and shadows realistically. Adding light and shadows effectively can transform your paintings, making them more engaging and lifelike. Try incorporating these 15 techniques into your next artwork and see the difference. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more painting tips. Keep practicing, and happy painting!